Hi everyone. I know that there was a little confusion for some of you, so hopefully this webcast here might help clear up any confusion you might have, or at the very least, um, you'll be able to see the steps and understand maybe where you lost me or where you need some clarification. So hopefully this will help you out. The goal is to take this article here that you see me going through. The goal is to take this article and write a summary. And the summary, the subject of the summary is the Aztecs, why they rose to power and why they fell from power. And there's a lot of cultural elements involved with it. So as you read through the article, the first thing I had you do was get your NBF statement figured out. And that essentially is going to be your topic sentence, as you can see right here. This I also handed out in class today, along with a rubric. So these three things were what I really wanted you guys to make sure you left class with today. So I'm going to help you guys figure out the NBF statement as well as how to get your facts started, and that'll hopefully help you get your summary written. I'm going to be collecting this the next time I see you. This is going to be for a work habits piece, and then the summary is going to be for an assessment grade. But as long as you follow through the instructions, you should be completely good. So the MVF statement that turns into our topic sentence is that this is a nonfiction article on the Aztecs that explains the rise and fall of the Aztec Empire by focusing on different cultural elements. So that is our topic sentence, and that is essentially the NBF statement that we were given in class. Don't forget name, name please, and class period, because there are so many wonderful individuals that I just want to make sure that everybody is accounted for. So name and class period more than anything, just because I want to make sure everybody gets the credit where it is due. So you're going to take this topic sentence, because this is essentially the subject of our reading here. What you're going to do is go through like we demonstrated in class, is we'll read through. So let's see, I'm going to look for something for culture. So its grandeur showed their power and wealth. Um, so that could be something you could use to describe rise and possible culture. From the city, their armies went out to conquer. To the city came tribute from the subject people. Now that sounds like some important, but at the same time, I don't need all of that. So tribute from peoples, and that was foodstuffs. Gold was a big thing, and ornaments. We'll go with that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that my third fact. So that'll be my third fact. So tribute from people in the form of gold, ornaments, and food. And I know some people are saying, well, what does tribute mean? Tribute is like a peace offering. Not really sure how it's correctly spelled, but essentially when you are meeting somebody new, or if you're going to a party, here's an example. If you're going to a party of people you've never met before, it is customary in our culture, and this is modern day US culture and elsewhere, but it is customary for us to give bring something to people we don't know. And so that's essentially what tribute is it's simply an offering. Okay. But so you're going to go through this whole article and you're going to be looking for things that support the rise and the fall. So he had to conquer them. I'm not sure who he is, but I'm sure it says somewhere in here. But he had to conquer them. That would definitely be something for the fall up here. So that's how I'm finding my facts. Is I'm doing the reading and I'm underlining as I go. Now, once I've got the reading done and I've found at least 10 facts, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to list those out. And you want to try, sorry about that, everyone, but you want to try to have um, the rise, the fall, and culture um, explained in here. So let's see. Something that I'm going to have is 15th and early 16th centuries. Aztecs ruled large empire, which is now Mexico. Okay, and then I'm going to go throughout this article. Let's see. I'm wondering who this he guy is, and I'm thinking it's probably Hernan Cortez, because that's definitely something we will spend more time learning. But Cortez, um, Cortez came in and he definitely contributed to the fall of the Aztec people, and it's explained it throughout here. So let's see here. Cortez had to conquer the people, or the Aztecs, since that is the subject of this article. And that is a piece that could help us with the fall part of our topic sentence. So essentially what you're doing is you're going to write just a simple summary that is composed of 10 facts and begins with this topic sentence. And all of your facts come from this reading right here. The, the summary that you are going to write is to be done on the Google Doc that we set up in class and that you shared with me. Just in case you need to get in touch with me, my email is bgiroux at psdschools.org. So the first step is to read through the article, underline it, do that active reading and fact finding. And you're not required to write them in the margin. This was just a tip or a suggestion that you'll want to practice as you continue to read and fact find. But where your facts really need to be written down are on this sheet, because this is going to be turned in for a work habits grade. And then you're going to take this sheet right here after it's completed, and you're going to write that summary. And hopefully this will clear up any confusion that you have. I showed you a sample summary in class, and that simply showed you what would happen if we were to do that with the Mayan article that we began with. So please email me if you have any other questions, but hopefully this video helped clear up any confusion that you had. I will be available via email. If you are confused on something, I would really respectively request that you have specific questions in mind, that you at least try to figure out where you get lost, rather than simply saying I don't even know where to start. Where you need to start is reading through and finding facts that support the rise and fall of the Aztec Empire, and that also includes parts of their culture. All right. So please get back to me if you need any help, and I look forward to talking to you guys and gals on Monday and Tuesday. Have a good weekend.